This video is about being over-instructed by your driving instructor. So I'm sat here, my student's blatantly forgot her driving lesson. I've been here for 9 minutes. She's not coming. So you get me instead. I get to teach you like some cool stuff with the random hour that I've now got. Okay, right. So over-instruction by your driving instructor. So this video is going to be helpful for instructors and it's going to be helpful for students who have been over-instructed. I've got so much to say on this. I hope I don't forget everything. But basically, if you're being over-instructed by your driving instructor, as a student, as a pupil, you're going to feel an array of emotions. It could make you feel stupid. It could make you feel silly. It could make you feel annoyed and agitated, irritated, possibly a little bit, annoyed and angry. And there's a possibility that it could make you feel like, yeah, I know my stuff, man, I'm cool. But I think out of all of those three things that I've spoken about, I think the most likely thing is that you're going to feel annoyed and a bit angry, a bit peed off, basically, because you're paying a lot of money, aren't you? I've got so much to say about this, but just to continue with that line of thinking, if you saw a mate in the street and you said, "Oh man, we should so have a cup of tea, like come round, have a cup of tea," yeah, and they'd be like, "Yeah, that's great," and then you'd get them to come over for a cup of tea, and then if your friend came into your house after you asked them for a cup of tea and they went, "Don't forget to get the cup out of the cupboard," and you'd be like, yeah. And then, don't forget to put the tea bag in the cup, and you'd be like, yeah. And then they'd be like, "Don't forget to put the kettle on, the water in the kettle, and don't forget to put it on," yeah. "Don't forget to boil it and put the back," you'd be like, yeah, I know. Do you want to have the cup of tea, or shall I just you know, because you're being over instructed on something that is like really simple and you know it, yeah, and it's going to cause frustration. It's very likely, in my opinion, that you're going to get annoyed, yeah, because you know how to do it. As a driving instructor, back in the day when I did my driving test to be a driving instructor, if you over instructed in the exam at a certain point, you'd fail, right? So when I did my test, the driving examiner for an hour pretended for half an hour to be a student who didn't know anything, and you teach them everything. And then for the second half of the hour, the other half an hour, they'd pretend to be somebody who was already trained and they're just like making little mistakes. Now, if you overtrained the second like alter ego that he was pretending to be, you could fail. Because if they're like, "Yeah, I've got some problems with crossroads at the moment and just not feeling very confident about like, you know, like the position that I need, but I've got most of it, but it's just the position in the centre. I'm not sure whether to tilt the car or to keep it straight." Like, let's just say that, for example. If you were to get the book out and be like, "Okay, so this is a crossroads. There's traffic lights on the other side of the crossroads and there's traffic lights before. This is the stop line." They're going to be like, "What? Yeah, I know what a crossroads is. Like, I'm paying you a lot of money. Like, I got that, yeah." And it would actually make you feel quite irritated because you're not getting to the juicy bit that you want, yeah. So that's over instruction. It's just a very, very simple way of putting it, yeah. And that's going to cause frustration. Your driving instructor hasn't understood properly and stuff like that. Now, on the driving instructor's side, so let me just like side with the driving, even though it's wrong, right? It's wrong, but I'm just gonna tell you why they might be doing it. Your driving instructor might have 30 to 35 students, yeah. So it's possible that it could be that they get it wrong, okay, because they've got so many students, yeah. They may be seeing 6 to 7 people a day, depending on how busy they are. And I only have 2 days off a month, yeah. So this my student not turning up today is like, oh my God, that's actually quite nice. I mean, I'm still sat here, she could still turn up, but I highly doubt it. I've been here for like 20 minutes now. But yeah, so your driving instructor may have like, I don't know, 30 to 35 people. Especially me. I mean, I've got loads of students, like 2 days off a week, yeah, 2 days off a week, 2 days off a month I have, that's it. And I'm with my kids on those days. This is flipping Saturday off, I don't know. Don't feel like it. But what they could do is they might you know, if you're the sixth or seventh lesson of the day, they may over instruct because they're tired, right? Because they're just like, oh, I want to get information into this person. They may over instruct you, right? Now they shouldn't, and I know that they shouldn't, but I'm just trying to explain about human nature. Okay. Now, really, I mean, if you're my student, you'll know that when we come up to like a crossroads or something, I'll be like, okay, what kind of junction are we approaching or whatever? And they'll be like, crossroads. And I'll be like, great. Do you feel like you understand the junction enough? Or do you want some instruction? Do you want some help with this? Yeah. I say that to my students all the time. Or if we say, we're going to do the parallel park exercise, and I know that they've done it loads of times, and I'll be like, would you like any help with this? And they're like, no, I'm going to give it a go on my own. Yeah. So that's basically what you're supposed to be doing. You know, the instructor is supposed to be like logging the fact they've looked at all the notes. Oh yeah, okay, we've done the parallel park on 3 different driving lessons. It should be that we're trying to get this person independent. Now, like the video that I released yesterday, you're trying to break up with your driving instructor, right? Which is the video that I released yesterday. But your driving instructor has also got the responsibility of making you break up as well. So it's a very strange relationship, yeah, because you're supposed to really like them, you're supposed to trust them, you're supposed to respect them and believe in what they're saying, and that you believe that they know what they're talking about, but you're trying to get rid of them every time you see them. You're like, give me the information, I'm going to sponge it into my mind, I'm going to steal it from you, and that should be welcome stealing. You give, and they just take it, and they suck it up, and then they go, right, you are completely useless to me now, driving instructor, bye. And then the driving instructor should be like, well done, you took it all from me. I'm like, you've taken it all from me, I'm sucked to dry, bye. And that should be a really nice exchange of information and taking, and then you depart. That's basically what's going on here. That's why I make so many videos on TikTok and YouTube, because I'm just giving the information out. It doesn't matter to me, right, if somebody takes the information and uses it as their own. I don't care about that. There was a commenter, somebody released a video which was very, very similar to mine, and a commenter actually put my tag in and said, a big up to Drive School of Motoring, who released this video first. And that's so sweet of the commenter, yeah, like that's cute, thanks a lot, and 3 people liked it, and that's really sweet of them, yeah. But I don't care, because if I cared about the information being taken from me and stolen, which I don't think it is, but I wouldn't make the videos, yeah. I'd be all protective about my information and everything. Sorry, I just went completely off topic. I'm just going to rein it in and just get back to the point. Okay, so basically, if you're being over-instructed by your driving instructor, you also could, as the student, become reliant on that. And you might start asking questions because you kind of create this kind of dynamic in the car of you're the instructor, you're the teacher, and I'm the student. And then you double check everything with your driving instructor, like everything. Is this a hill? Do I need to change gear into second now? Do I need to put the handbrake on? Should I drive faster? When you blatantly should. So you can actually become reliant, and you just create this very unusual dynamic in the car of teacher and student. And to be honest, it shouldn't be like that at the end. Yeah, okay, like you walk into the car, teacher and student, okay, fair enough, at the beginning, yeah. But the scales really should be balancing to just you're becoming equals. In my opinion, the teacher and student thing, you should be leveling up and then just becoming, you become the same. Yeah. Like I always think to myself, I'm like making loads of mini me's. Like there's like another mini me that's just like gone off onto the road, like a mini me. I don't feel like as we leave that I am still like teacher and student. We are balanced. We are just like driving around. I'm viewing it and being like, God, this is good. Well done. This is excellent. Yeah, well done, mini me. Like you've done really well. You know, this is fabulous. And honestly, it's like that for me anyway. I don't hold that teacher-student thing at the end. I don't think that's right. I think that you should be, you are equals when you walk out of the car. because we all are, aren't we, on the road? Like, you know, we should all be conforming. We should all be following the same rules. We're like little lemmings. Like, we should, you know, just following and conforming to all of the rules. If we all did that, we'd be much safer. Yeah, we should. That's what I think anyway. Yeah. So the point of this video is over instruction is a thing, but you can also become reliant on your driving instructor. And like I said yesterday in my video yesterday, you need to break up with each other. You are, every single lesson that you get together, you both really like each other, you both respect each other, you're both trying to like either help or take from, and that's totally okay. And you are just trying to get rid of each other all the time. It's a breakup, right? A really nice, kind, lovely breakup. All right. I hope this bit of information helps you today, and I shall see you on the next video.